Hi, it's Mike. How are you today? Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to talk about golf courses and golf course communities in Scottsdale and around the greater Phoenix area. Let's take a look at what's available currently on the market for golf course communities, and let's see what else is out there. So today, let's take a look at what's currently available in golf course communities in Arizona. In general, I'm going to talk about what's available for Scottsdale, but I'm going to show you a map right now that's going to show you what's currently in inventory in golf course communities around the general Phoenix area. As you'll know, in Phoenix, we have a ton of golf courses, and depending on where you live, you're going to find public and private courses that fit your needs. Many of Arizona's courses are rated in the top 200 courses in the United States. And during the summer, though it's hot, it's a great time to play these at a really reasonable rate. I love living in Arizona and I love golfing. As a matter of fact, I golfed early this morning with the golf course developer that built 9 golf courses. He's got a lot of knowledge about the courses, and he really enjoys the game. And actually, he's 86 years old and he's still out playing once to twice a week. So let's get into it right now. Take a look at what's currently available for golf course communities in Arizona, in the greater Phoenix area. So when we go into our MLS right now, and I don't generalize based on the city, I just put in for active and properties coming soon, single family detached homes. And then I go into community features and I pick golf course community. Now I can also pick gated community and narrow down the search. There's a number of different things. Like for an example, now I add in, we have 685 properties that are in golf course communities right now in the valley. And if you look at the map over here, you can see the concentration. Now you'll notice a large concentration in the Northwest Valley out here, and that's because in Surprise and Peoria, but really it's the Sun City area out here where there's a number of golf courses for the Sun City communities. So that gives you a lot of options for golf in this part of town. And then if you come over into Scottsdale, you'll see in central Scottsdale what you have here, and then up into North Scottsdale here, and then northeast Scottsdale, and then coming up in far north Scottsdale, heading into Cave Creek. So right now, again, this is just because this is what's currently active. That doesn't mean there's not a lot more communities in the area that have golf. And one other thing to keep in mind, you don't have to live in a golf course community to enjoy golf in Arizona. If you can't afford to live in the community or you don't want to be in an HOA, there's a lot of great homes around the areas where you're going to want to golf. In other words, if you lived anywhere in Scottsdale and generally throughout the valley, within 15 or 20 minutes, you can probably get to 3 to 4 courses that'll suit your needs. So again, we had 685 current homes and golf course communities in the greater Phoenix area. What's great is in the summer when the rates drop down around 60-70%, you can play some of our nicest courses for reduced fees up to 50-60% off. So just remember, you don't have to live in a golf course community to enjoy golf in Arizona. In the greater Phoenix area, we have courses within 4 miles of just about every major city. There's always going to be a course to suit your needs, and then you can pick out some of our best courses for your favorite day of the year to try golf. Maybe on your birthday, go try some of the best golf. Now in the winter, January through the end of April, rates are extremely high. March is probably the highest month. So what most people like to do that are local is they wait until a little later in the year, maybe April or May, and then they pick out the more expensive courses that they want to play and they go enjoy them in the summer. In the summer, as long as you're teeing off early in the morning, it's really not that bad. Younger people usually like to get out in the late afternoons because it's a lot cheaper, but it is the hottest part of the day in the summer. In the winter, I normally golf in the mornings, and throughout the year, my group normally golfs early in the morning before the workday. So now I want to narrow down my search a little bit and look at some of the golf course communities in general in Scottsdale. Out of 685 units, we into Scottsdale. Now we're down to 116 properties that are currently in golf course communities. So you can see where they're located. They're pretty much, down here in South Scottsdale. Now, down in South Scottsdale, we don't have a lot of, more of the courses are public. So you may have a home that's on the golf course, but the community itself does not have a golf course. So just keep that in mind when you're looking. Now, you can still search for homes that are on a golf course that are not necessarily in the golf course community. It just may work out that way, but you can see where the cluster of them are. And this is North Scottsdale right in here, where most of the homes that are currently available. So now we're going to go in and we're going to look at the list, and my computer's moving a little slow today. So of the 116 properties that are currently listed in golf course communities, the lowest price unit is $650,000, and it's in McDowell Mountain Ranch. Now, before I leave this page, I'm just going to scroll subdivisions for a second so you can see some of the different subdivision names of popular area or popular communities with golf course homes. Number one, there's Encala, the Boulders, which is one of my favorite courses. Candlewoods Estate at Troon. Troon's an amazing course. We got Country Club Estates. We got DC Ranch. DC Ranch is one of the nicest communities that we have in Arizona. Desert Mountain. Lots of stuff in Desert Mountain. And again, because, it's a very popular golf course community of luxury homes. So you can see Desert Mountain has a lot of properties that are in the golf course community. Then we got Estancia. That's an amazing community, one of the top courses we have. And many of these are going to be private courses, keep that in mind, but some of them open up to the public in the summer. McDowell Mountain Ranch, that's a great public course. That's located up in the Northeast Valley, Northeast Scottsdale. And was owned by Phil Mickelson. I don't know if he still owns it, but it's a great course. It's a tight course. It's fun. Mirabelle, that's a popular course. Again, anything at Troon. And Troon, there's Troon North, which is a real popular public course, and then there's Troon, a private golf course community also. The Phoenician at the Phoenician Resort, one of my favorite courses, located down near Old Town Scottsdale. Pinnacle Peak, that's a great golf course in North Scottsdale. Silverleaf at DC Ranch. You can see the price of the homes. That's one of our most expensive, luxurious communities. And many of the pro golfers that we have in Arizona will play or practice at Silverleaf. Terra Vita, that's a popular one. That's further up north. And then Troon, Whisper Rock. Whisper Rock is probably got the most pro golfers of any place in Arizona. And then we have Windy Walk Estate. So those are just some of the names of some of the communities that have golf courses. And again, some are going to be private courses, and some are going to be public, and some are going to be both. So on the top of the list, as far as price range, we're going to go up as high as $30 million. It's Silverleaf, as you can see, $29,500,000. It's built in 2021. So let's take a look at what the property is. The least expensive at McDowell Mountain Ranch. See what you get for $650,000. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,350 square feet. It's on a 5,700 square foot lot. And it was built in 1997. It's got a community pool. Now, this is the type of home that's going to be popular for downsizers that want to get out of their bigger home, or maybe possibly a second home, and they don't want all the maintenance, because this is going to have a small, pretty much maintenance-free yard. I'll show you where it's located on the map. So again, this is the 101 freeway starting down in South Scottsdale heading north. So you can see it's really close to the freeway, which means it's really close to getting you near all the shopping and dining and all the other things you want to do. And that's what makes this area so popular. McDowell Mountain Ranch is a great community. You can check out our video on McDowell Mountain Ranch. I'll link it in the description, but it's a great community. And then just north of there is where you have the DC Ranch and Silverleaf golf course communities. Now, a lot of these golf course communities are going to have, some of them are going to have higher HOA, some of them are going to have gates, some are not. But in general, keep in mind that wherever you live, you don't have to join that golf course necessarily. Even if you live in the community, you can go ahead and join or try other courses. Personally, I wouldn't recommend, for me, joining a club because I like variety in my golf. And a lot of people will invite you to play different courses. So unless you're far out and you don't like to drive around and you want to be part of a local club, that's a great option. But I personally like to just go and play at the different courses. So this property looks like it's pretty well updated. Granite countertops. It's got a galley kitchen, hardwood floor. Now this one looks like it's got a vaulted ceiling, so that's nice. That makes the home seem bigger than the square footage. It's got a modern layout with an open floor plan. Even though the lot is small, look at how beautiful the yard is. Now it doesn't look like they could put a pool in here because they decided not to. And if they're not here year round and they have a community pool, there's probably no reason for them to put a pool in. But they have a great outdoor area to enjoy the outdoors. A lot of pavers. And again, you can see the vaulted ceiling even in this room. Barn door. Yeah, this home's definitely been updated. You got a soaker tub, updated vanity, separate shower. Full stackable laundry, covered patio. And again, there's great community center. Again, check out our video on McDowell Mountain Ranch to get more information on that. And it's a beautiful area. It backs up to the mountain range. There's the community pool, and you can see the mountains in the background. Hot tub, basketball. There's a great, city of Scottsdale has a great pool, community pool in this area too, with the health club and stuff. It's amazing. And then there's a public library right at the entrance to McDowell Mountain Ranch, and there's amazing trails throughout it. That was the aquatic center that I was talking about, McDowell Mountain Ranch. It's a city of Scottsdale facility. And this is it. This is the aquatic center. Lots of fun in the summer. The kids love it. And again, there's a lot of walking trails and stuff in this area. So anyway, you're going to spend, on average, you can see how quick, if we scroll through the prices over here to the left, how quick we jump up, into the $700 to $1 million range. Now again, for a less expensive option, you can just look at buying a condo or a townhome or patio home down in Scottsdale. I live in a single family home right on the border of Paradise Valley in Scottsdale, and I play golf at any of the local golf courses, Silverado, McCormick Ranch, Talking Stick at the Talking Stick Resort. Those are some of the courses I'll play, most of the time. And then I'll go up to McDowell Mountain Ranch. I'll go up and play Weekopaw, which is one of our best courses. The Boulders up in near Cave Creek, Carefree. I'll go up there and play in the summer. And Troon, I play that once or twice a year. But in general, those are some of the courses I love to play. Now, another thing is, Golf Week's picked some of the top courses. I mean, you can Google Where the best place to play in Scottsdale would be. I mean, they have some of our courses, but they're skipping around a little. But Weekapaw, which was ranked #1, they have 2 courses. So the Saguaro course is their #1 ranked course of their top 200, and that's one of my favorite courses. And in the summer, you know, you can play it for about $50 to $75, where in the winter you could probably pay as high as $250 to $300. Quintero, that's in Peoria. It's a little bit of a drive from Scottsdale for me, so I only play that about once a year. And now again, these other courses, some of these are in Tucson. Wickenburg Ranch is a fun one to play in the summer because it's cooler. It's about probably an hour and a half from my house. TPC Scottsdale, the stadium course. In my opinion, it's not one of the best courses that we have in Arizona. Weekapaw to me is much better. Weekapaw is out in the middle of the desert and you don't have a lot of houses around you. But TPC Stadium course, it's great because you watch it on TV and you get to play the same holes as the pros. And the greens are amazing. They're very consistent. And it's a lot tougher than it looks on TV. AK Chin, Southern Dunes. It's a real nice course. It's south of town, about an hour south of South Scottsdale. Condition-wise, it's not as in good a shape as some of the other courses, but it's a great layout. There's a ton of sand traps. Here's the other Weekapaw course, again, which is one of my favorites. True North is a great course up in North Scottsdale. You know, it has a lot of houses around it, so it's not as fun to me as playing Weekapaw, but it's a great course. There's True North, the other course, Pinnacle. Greyhawk's semi-private golf course. They're going to be having the college championships there, the NCAA's there in May. It's a great course, very expensive course. Then over in Buckeye, you have Verado. Boulders Resort, one of my favorite courses up in Carefree near North, you know, the end of North Scottsdale, both the north and the south courses. Amazing golf course. Lots of beautiful views. Let's see, Legacy, the Legacy golf course in Phoenix. That's in South Phoenix. That's a nice course. Papago, that's the ASU golf course. That's where the ASU Sun Devils play their golf. It's a fun course. I play there usually a couple times a year. Camelback Ambiente, that course was rebuilt around 6 years ago. It's one of our funnest courses right in the central Scottsdale area. They have 2 courses, Ambiente at the Camelback. It's the Camelback Inn Resort, and they have the Ambiente course and one other course there. And out in Mesa, La Sendas, that's a mountain course. That's a really difficult course. You got Kierland, which is one of our funner courses at the Kierland, in the Kierland area at the resort. So those are just some of our top courses. Another way that you can search for these golf course communities is go to our website. It's www.scottsdalearizona.realestate. You can either go in on the home page, and you could we have a detailed search down the page. Scottsdale homes and golf communities. Another way to search is go to the advanced home search tab. Come in here and put in your city. You know, you can put in Phoenix, Scottsdale, wherever you want to be. Come over here, you want a home, condo, townhome. And then you scroll down to community features. In community features, you just go down till you get golf course. And I skipped it. Where is it? There we go, golf course. Hit search. Again, you can put more parameters in there if you want. You can scroll them by price range, highest to lowest, lowest to highest. You can also do a map search. So anyway, there's a lot of gated golf course communities. There's non-gated communities that have golf. There's golf homes, or there's homes that are near golf courses. You have a lot of options here. And right now we do have a fairly large amount of inventory. But again, those are in the higher price ranges. If the price range doesn't work for you, consider a patio home or a townhome near a golf course, because again, within 4 miles, you're going to have a course near you. We appreciate you watching our channel. Take a look at the link we're going to put above. It'll give you some information on McDowell Mountain Ranch. We also have some other golf course information. I'll put a link for some of this stuff down in the description below. Thanks for watching our channel. Have a great day.